I went to the Opshop bookshop. Okay, I got so many books. Wait, I have to show you, but like you have to do it the the video thumbnail way. Like, ready? So, I went to some op shops and did some op shop book shopping because your girl is broke. I don't have tons of money at the moment. So, I went op shop shopping. This is so much fun. So excited for this. So, let me show you what I got. All right. I'm really excited about some of these books. And then some of them I was like, you know what? Because I had 20% off, whatever. And it was already an op shop, so it's already cheap. Hooray! Anyway, whatever. I went to 2 op shops. The footage at the beginning of this video was from the second one, but this is what I got from the first op shop. So much fun. Okay, so I actually found this book series randomly. No idea what it's about. Well, I read it. Never heard about it before in my life. So I think Pivot Point is the first one, I believe. I believe I can fly. I think this is the first one. So it is by Kasie West. I want to say, is it a series name? Do they have a name? I don't know. Pivot Point novel. Yeah, so Pivot Point's the first one, and then Split Second is the second. And she gets to see alternate futures and choose which one that she wants, but they're not always going to end up the way that she thinks they are. She has to move. It's a YA. She's actually a teenager. It's actually a YA. But it sounded really interesting. So I picked up those 2, and they had both of them there, which is always fun. So, yeah, that's very exciting. I also have The Disasters by M.K. England. Now, first of all, purple, how fun is that? And space, helmet, something goes wrong in space. Pilot, you know, something goes wrong in outer space. It sounded really interesting, and I'm like, oh my gosh, now he's on the run. Oh, he's on the run. Okay, something like very serious happens. I think a murder or something. I don't know. Terrorists, of course. Anyway, so that sounded really fun. So I bought that. Then I also had Distant Echoes by Colleen Coble. Now, I've read Colleen's stuff before, and I kind of like some of it, and others have, you know, it's like hit and miss for me. So, but this one sounded quite interesting, and Colleen, you know, it's always worth the gamble for $3.49. I mean, come on. But it had to do with, yeah, a dolphin trainer having to get rescued, and, you know, in Hawaii. I mean, it sounded fun. So I'm like, yeah, let's do that. I also got, and I'll do these 2 together because, you know, I got 2 non-fiction books. So I've got Outlive Your Life by Max Lucado and Relentless by John Bevere. So these are both Christian writers. And so it's just, yeah, so about your life and living a Christian life and what have you. So those 2 books I also got. So I've also found that John Bevere is hit and miss for me. So we'll find out. We'll see how we go. I got this quite unique book. This is my second trip, the one that you saw, The Violinist's Thumb, and that's by Sam Kean, and it is not a fiction book, and it's sort of about the science, forensic science stuff, like DNA and how that actually works, and you know, things like that. So this sounded very, very interesting, and I love reading some of this sort of stuff, you know, so that sounded really fun. But it's like hardcover, like it's beautiful cover actually. So that sounded also really, very interesting. And I did get Juanma non-fiction, and it is Mere Christianity by C.S. Lewis. I already own this book, but I wanted this cover. I own the orange cover, and I wanted this one because I do want to get his series that all look like this. And so for like a couple of dollars, I got that one as well because I love C.S. Lewis. He's great. Now I'm leaving my favorite and the best one for last because, you know, it's great. I got 2 classics because, you know, I wanted To Kill a Mockingbird, obviously, Harper Lee. I read this when I was in school, but I actually remember really liking it. And I watched the movie and everything. So I wanted to have the copy, and I want to reread it as well, just to see if I'm remembering correctly, whether I actually do like it or not. And I also got Little Women by Louisa May Alcott, and I love this version. Can I just say, this version is so beautiful. I've never read Little Women before, so I thought, you know what, like, we're gonna have some, you know, some classics in here, and we'll see how we go, whether it's worth it or not. And the last book that I got on my Op Shop bookshop, very exciting, was Love and Gelato by Jenna Evans Welch. Now, I've read this book. I really liked it a lot, actually. And so wait, hang on, what was that? Oh, yeah. I really liked this book a lot. So, yeah, I finally found it, and it was only a few dollars, like $3.49, but I got it 20% off, so it was like $2 and something cents. Yeah, I'm so glad I can finally add this to my bookshelf because, yeah, like I said, I really liked it. It was such a fun little cute, cute little book. Loved it. It was so much fun. So, there you go. Those are the Op Shop bookshop books that I got. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm actually also excited because I get to go on a I'm actually also excited because I get to go to the big bookstore in the city soon, next week maybe, because I have a voucher. So I get to go book shopping soon again, but like for brand new books. So we shall see what I can get off of my Amazon list at that bookshop. We'll see what happens. But for now, I got some really fun finds, and I'm really excited I get to add these into my bookshelf, which is very small at the moment because I have moved and I'm only keeping out the books that I haven't read, which I know looks like this is like the view that you're getting right now is a lot of like non-fiction down here, but that's fine. Yeah, all right, well, see you in the adventures.